Hello everyone, I'm Jenni Matthews, Head of Marketing for MRI On Location for Footfall Analytics, formerly known as MRI Springboard, and I'd like to share with you the monthly footfall highlights from the last month. MRI Software is a leading provider of real estate software solutions that transform the way communities live, work and play. MRI's open and connected AI-first platform empowers owners, operators and occupiers in commercial and residential property organisations to innovate in rapidly changing markets. We have been a trailblazer in the PropTech industry for over 5 decades, serving more than 6 million users worldwide. In this short webinar, we take a look at footfall performance throughout March 2024, where footfall rose both year on year and month on month, possibly due to the shift in key holidays such as Easter, providing a welcome boost for retail destinations at the end of the month. As Easter moved into March this year, UK high streets benefited from a 3.4% rise in footfall against a 2.7% rise in all retail destinations when compared with March last year. This is also the highest annual rise witnessed in high streets since the spring months last year, suggesting a combination of the milder weather and Easter holidays contributing to elevated footfall within towns and cities. Easter events and attractions may also act as a draw for visitors in many regions. At a micro level, when we compare to the previous month, footfall rose marginally in high streets from February and across all UK retail destinations, which suggests that footfall trends are starting to stabilise. The beginning of the month was met with rail strike action, and when combined with a couple of stormy days, it actually led to footfall levels remaining steady for the month as a whole. If we break down the month to look closely at week-on-week performance, we can see the true impact of the rail strike action at the beginning of the month, with footfall declining by just over 2% in high streets. Week 10 was the week leading up to Mother's Day, which provided a boost. However, mid-month we saw this slump by 8%, wiping out all gains made in the week prior and bringing things back to a level playing field. The final 2 weeks of the month delivered a healthy boost of activity to high streets, with footfall rising by almost 6% in the week before Easter and by almost 2% in the week leading up to Easter, which coincided with the start of the Easter school holidays in many regions and also payday. The shift of the holidays also led to a boost in both weekday and weekend footfall from 2023 levels, with weekday footfall leading the charge. This not only suggests a strong return to the office, but also a renewed mindset in consumer confidence, which aligns with consumer confidence trends remaining unchanged in March from February, according to GfK's Consumer Confidence Index. However, there was an improvement in how people feel about their personal finances over the next 12 months, suggesting an element of control being regained. This also aligns with the recent news from the British Retail Consortium, which highlighted that shop price inflation eased to its lowest level since December 2021, providing some very good news for consumers. At a regional level, all regions witnessed a year-on-year uplift except for Scotland and Wales, which could be suggestive of turbulent weather impacting these regions more so than others. This was likely exacerbated by declines in 3 out of the 5 weeks in Wales during the month, with a much slower recovery in the remaining 2 weeks. However, Scotland saw varying degrees of decline each week when compared against 2023 levels. Looking ahead to April, a fresh set of rail strikes were planned to take place coinciding with the Easter school holidays, which may dampen footfall, especially in towns and cities. However, the impact is expected to be less severe than on previous strike days, due to it being bolstered by footfall on Good Friday when it rose by 12.5% week on week in all UK retail destinations. Retail parks and shopping centres are likely to experience a decline in activity. However, much of this will be as a result of the surge in activity leading up to Good Friday in the week prior. The new wave of strike action will no doubt impact businesses reliant on footfall during the school holidays, such as leisure and hospitality, particularly in market and historic towns, as well as regional cities including London. However, there may well be optimism for coastal towns, visitor attractions and retail destinations where families can travel by car. In an already challenging retail landscape, Having visibility of store and portfolio performance remains crucial for businesses. Only by sourcing the right data can retailers make informed business-critical decisions, including the forecasting of staffing, investing resources where it adds the most value, and optimizing energy and facilities management to drive further efficiencies. If these monthly insights have whetted your appetite for more, then be sure to head online to subscribe for our benchmarks and get them delivered directly to your inbox weekly or monthly, or check out our resource library for the latest on-demand content. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen.